It's almost 2018. It's the end of 2017. It's time to start thinking about resolutions. It's time to think about the things that you want to focus on. I want to bring up a couple things that I think are important and kind of send a few resources your way. So for me, because I have a little bit more of an entrepreneurial approach to life, planners are really important. I really need a planner. And for me, I have two planners. I have one planner that's like, okay, here's what you need to do this month, here's what you need to do this week, and then I have like my actual like appointment times and stuff on my phone, but it's all elaborated in my planner. That works for me. I need like goal setting, write it all down, draw it all out, everything like that. Vital Proteins actually posted on their Instagram story last week with 4 or 5 different planners that they recommend, what they do. They have an awesome write-up on it. I'm not gonna do it any better than them. I would go check that out. I can put a link underneath. The planner that I will be purchasing is called the Passion Planner, and it's way more like, what are your goals? How are you going to get there? Let's reflect on this month, something like that. Or you could do like a Rifle Paper Co. one that doesn't have it. But along with planners, I think that it's important to do a vision board for every year. So for 2018, in Boise, actually, there's going to be a vision board event at a place called Thrive Chiropractic. I'm affiliated with them, so we will be doing an event there to build your own vision board. But if you don't want to come to an event and hang out and do it with us, just do it at home. It's not hard. You basically can just cut out newspaper clippings or print out images or draw things that you want to attain. And every time you look at it, it's a little bit of a reminder of, hey, this is what I'm here to do this year. This is what I want to do. And if you don't set goals, then you're never going to attain the things that you desire to attain because you don't have the goals. I think it's like failing to set goals is setting up to fail, something like that. I just butchered that, but you get the point of it. If you are a little bit more entrepreneurial, there is a podcast that I also think is really awesome. Listening to podcasts in general is great. If you want to pick a podcast and say, I'm going to listen to this every week or every time that it's posted because it's inspirational or whatever, I think that's an awesome practice to get in the habit of. The one that I'm really into, a friend of mine turned me on to, it's called Side Hustle School by Chris Guillebeau. 2 things. First, get the 4 Tendencies by Gretchen Rubin. Figure out what your tendency is, because it's going to help you to deal with other people. It's going to help you to deal with yourself. It will help you to set the goals that you're putting in your planner, set the goals that you're putting on your vision board. And if you decide to do this like side hustle thing, or if you decide that one of the things you implement is to listen to podcasts, it will help you to figure out how to work with yourself. When you read it, it'll make more sense. I'm a rebel. It's a giant pain in the ass. I can't make me do anything. No one else can make me do anything. I've had to learn how to kind of trick myself. Once you read it or listen to the audiobook, it'll make sense. But then go and look at a podcast. The Side Hustle one I think is awesome and super applicable. He talks a lot about just it's kind of about financial freedom and not quitting your job and not starting a Fortune 500 company and not basing on startups and throwing, thousands and thousands of dollars into something, but just taking your skill set and making a simple, attainable thing that you can do on the side that brings in more income, and it brings you freedom, and everybody wants that. There's no one who's like, oh God, I wish I was broke and overworked, who says that? No one fucking says that. So I am going to make the vow to listen to it every year. I just started listening in like October or November, and I listen to it every day. It's awesome. It's 10 minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. They're super short. He highlights side hustles, what they did well, what their struggles were. Super inspiring. So personally, I think you should check out both of those things. Gretchen Rubin's The 4 Tendencies and Side Hustle School by Chris Guillebeau, and get yourself a planner and make yourself a vision board and do a cleanse and start out your 2018 right. So I'm going to put a bunch of links underneath this. There'll be more videos to come. I'm really pushing 2018 hard. I want it to be a good year. I have a lot of things that I want to achieve, and I'm going to push those around me to do the same, and you happen to be one of those people, so you're welcome. All right, well, we will chat more about 2018, but until then, think about doing a cleanse. Don't think about doing a cleanse. Just fucking do a cleanse. You should do a cleanse. There's another video about doing a cleanse. And then go get yourself an Audible so you can listen to it, and get yourself a podcast hosting service. I do it on my phone. All right, that's enough for now. Talk soon.